Peace and love to everybody. Today we're going to join the 5th annual Vintage Motorcycle Canyon Run for the Canada Day long weekend. We're going to take a scenic leisurely ride from the Vancouver mainland to camp in Lillooet, BC, where we will have barbecue, we'll have awards and trophies, we'll have a live band, and lots more. So this is an annual ride. This is the 5th year. The meeting place is in Chilliwack off Parallel Road. I'd like to show up early, see who's there, what the turnout's going to be like. And of course, the first thing I usually do is register. You can either pre-register online or register at the desk as you show up. Gospel Ministry Riders put on a pancake breakfast for us every year. Coffee, thank you very much, gentlemen. Appreciate that. Get our first chance to look at some of the bikes that'll be partaking in the ride and show and shine competition, the vintage competition once we get to Lillooet. Say hello to friends, plan our ride, you know how it goes. All close-up drone video is done with a Rise DJI Tello with an aftermarket camera. Distant shots are done with a Mavic. Just before we're ready to go, put the drone up and take a look around. Last year it was raining pretty hard, so we had to dress accordingly. So take a look at the roads ahead of us and the weather. Forecast is for no rain, and it looks pretty good up there. No rain, so we can dress accordingly. And so now it's time to leave, and here's the bike procession. My apologies for anybody in the procession that I missed. I try to get everybody, but don't always do. leisurely ride. We took a lot of stops and rests. No rush to get there. This was the second place we stopped, at Barry's. This is a funny sign. Somebody's excited to go for a ride. Here we are coming into Lillooet. Some people are going off to the campground to set up their camps, and some are going to claim their hotel rooms. Here's the Legion in Lillooet that hosted most of our activities for the weekend. The show and shine, they did the breakfast for us the next morning. The barbecue, thank you for Lillooet Rescue for putting on the barbecue for us. Appreciate that. Everybody enjoyed it very much. So after the barbecue, we all went back outside for the show and shine and awards and trophies. Take a look at some of the bikes that are sitting out there. Is that not the skinniest bike you've ever seen? Seriously? So yeah, I would take a look at some of the bikes, and everybody puts their votes in for the winners.
That's vintage, awesome.
Best chopper.
Awesome.
Now I got it.
Again?
Best open bike award.
Thank you. What's your trophy for?
Karen won the monkey wrench. Yay! Right now?
Best classic, right?
Best classic.
Awesome, thank you.
So after the barbecue and the show and shine and awards and trophies, it was back inside for live band and party time. next morning, the Legion puts on a nice breakfast for us. Thank you very much, guys. And then we're on our way back home to finish the canyon loop. Every year we stop in front of the Lillooet sign and get a group picture, but this year we didn't, so I cheated and I put last year's in there. So this is all of us from last year. Pretend it's this year. This is the restaurant we stopped at for lunch on day 2 before we had our last leg home. And you know when you're hitting the tunnels that your ride is almost over and we start splitting up and going to our little individual towns and cities, waving goodbye to everybody as the splits come. And that's it. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Join us next year for the 6th annual Vintage Motorcycle Canyon Run. Hope to see you.